Hello everybody, welcome back to Key Creations. Thank you so much for stopping back by my channel. I really appreciate each and every one of you. And if you are new, I am so glad you joined us and I hope you will return. So for today, you guys, we are going to do a little craft project using these the little fox wood ornaments from Dollar Tree. And they come in a pack of 8. So we're going to use a couple of those. We're also going to use this sign here. Now if you can't find this sign, you can use any other little sign or something. I have this sign here too. If you have this, you can always use the back of this. That will work too. You know, so I like this one because it stands up, and you know, you can stand this up too, so this will work too. Okay, so you'll need some type of sign. You'll also need some scrapbook paper, and I have this scrapbook paper I got from Hobby Lobby. It's like 59 cents a sheet. You're also going to need some type of this is a moss kit. But I got this from Michael's and it was on sale when I bought it last year. So you're going to need some type of something like this, but you can get some moss and stuff from Dollar Tree. And I have this bag of acorn and pine cones. And this comes from Hobby Lobby, but we're going to maybe use some of that. You'll need some paint. So I have some orange paint, some brown paint, white paint. I also have my Sharpie paint pens in red and black. You can very well just use paint in place of the paint pen. You're going to need your scissors, and you are going to need some type of glue. Now I can't find any other glue except for my hot glue, so I'm going to use hot glue, but you can use any other type of glue, little glue sticks or whatever like that. It'll work. You'll also need like a pencil to trace with, and a couple of pieces of little cardboard. So I think that's it, you guys, of everything that you'll need. But I want to say that I am going to put the link to some other channels, crafters and YouTube channels that have made things with the different wood ornaments, like the fox, the leaves, the pumpkins, and I think it's apples and stuff like that. And some of these crafters have some awesome ideas of what to do with these wood ornaments. And so, and a lot of times they have like 5 to 10 different crafts in one video. So I am going to link some of those videos in the description box. And I hope you guys get some inspiration from them, because I know I surely do. These crafters are awesome. They are awesome. So it takes me, I can only do one per video because, you know, I just not that creative like that, but I try. So and I was asked to kind of what else we could do with the wood ornaments. So this is one of the things. And I think for like maybe the leaf ornaments and pumpkin ornaments, I might put those, incorporate those into a wreath. So if you guys want to see what I make, stay tuned and we'll get started. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our pencil, and I am going to, like, you know how the fox has like the whiteness in their face or whatever. I'm just going to draw that this little line here to kind of separate, so I'll know, you know, which paint goes where. So all I'm going to do is take my pencil, and right here by his little nose, I'm going to draw a line that comes kind of up like so, and just kind of curve back here. Just a little reference. So The next thing I'm gonna do, and also his tail, I'm just gonna come here and just make little lines like that. I don't know if you can really see it, but you know, you'll see once I start painting. So I've already mixed the brown paint and the orange paint. So all I'm gonna do is start coloring. Now that part where I kind of put those lines there by the tail and right here, I'm not gonna color. I'm not gonna paint it the brown and orange color. But we're gonna start here, and all we're gonna do is just paint the whole thing except for those places that are gonna be like white. This is what it would look like once you get the orange and brown paint on there. So now these places, these spots that are left, I'm gonna go ahead with my white paint and I'm gonna paint those areas in. Okay, so we got all the paint on there. So I just did one coat of paint, and it doesn't take that long for it to dry, excuse me. And so the next thing you see I already put her little face on. And all I did was take my little Sharpie pen and just colored in the little nose, and I gave her a little smile. So you know, so all we're going to do now is we're going to take this pen too, and just to give a little bit more, you know, a little bit more, so she stand out a little bit more, we're going to go around and kind of outline with the black paint pen, just slightly. You don't have to do this, but I just like to do it. It kind of makes it look a little more defined for me. But you can skip this part, but I'm just gonna go around and outline. So we put our little fox aside. So we got her done, and so now for the sign here, I'm not gonna even bother with taking any of this stuff off. You know, it'll be fine. If you want to take this stuff off or paint over it, I don't know, but I'm just gonna leave it on. And so all I'm doing now is I'm taking my scrapbook paper, and I have used my pencil and traced around the pumpkin. And so the next thing I'm gonna do is just cut it out, and then we're gonna glue the scrapbook paper here on the pumpkin. Y'all, I can't remember if I said just to be really careful when you take the pumpkin off the little stand here, because it was glued down really well, and I had to really get up under there to get it to take it apart, and this little piece came off, but I hot glued it back on. And so you just want to be really careful when you taking it off. It's probably gonna fall apart, but you can always glue it back together. And so we got our scrapbook paper on there, and so the next thing that I did off camera, just to save some time, so what you needed the cardboard for was I made a little mushroom. So here's how it turned out, but you know, I just drew it here. I can't draw, y'all, but I just drew it on here, and then while it was still on the cardboard, I painted it and then just cut it out. So that's how I did that. So the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna just glue our fox down. So we're gonna put the fox probably right here, and put the mushroom here, and I'm gonna glue this down, and then I'm gonna glue it back on the little stand. I'm putting the hot glue like right here on the edge. I mean, not on the edge, but at the bottom here, and it on the front and the back. And it's made a little bit of a mess, you know, but I'm not gonna worry about it because it's gonna be covered up. So I don't know if you guys can see that, but that's how you'll glue it back in. Just put a whole bunch of hot glue or glue on there, and So that's how we're going to do that. And so I am going to go ahead, and I just want to show you guys that, but I am going to go ahead and glue this fox and the mushroom on, and then we'll go from there. I was going to take some twine, and we're going to glue twine here to the top of the pumpkin on the stem, you know, just to kind of give it a little something extra. So you just put your little hot glue back here and glue it down, and then just wrap it around the stem. Make sure it's down, and then we're just gonna wrap it around. And then you could put hot glue on it like ever so often while you're wrapping it around, or you can wait till the end and just put the glue on there. We got everything glued down for now, like the fox and the mushroom. We got that glued down. So now the last thing we're gonna do is we're gonna put our moss on there. So you probably want to kind of cover up your work area, because it's gonna get a little messy. So I just have it sitting here in this pizza pan, and so we're just gonna take some hot glue, and we're gonna put some down here, and we're just gonna start covering it up. Like that. Glue as much of it on here as you want, as little as you want. We're gonna give it a quick trim with our scissors. Just cut some of it back. Now, what I'm gonna do is I am going to put some back here too, so it'll just, you know, kind of sit the right way. So all I am doing now is gluing these pine cones and acorns on with my hot glue here, and I'm just sticking it down in the mossy stuff, and that's all we're gonna do. So this will be completed once I get all this on. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it in a place where you guys can see it a little bit better. Okay guys, here it is. Give you a better look at it. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I think it turned out super cute. I didn't have anything to put over in that hole to cover it up. There it is. So just to give you an idea of what you can do with those wood ornaments. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you would please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys, and have a blessed day.